So we're off to get some new shoes for the M1000. On here currently are Diablo Rosso 4s, just the standard 4s. I picked the bike up with these on there, so they were scrubbed in. And I got the bike just for the end of the season, so it was just as the weather, well, not just as the weather had turned cold and we had entered more into the rain season. Now, my opinion on the Rosso 4s, when the weather was warm, when we had like 15 degrees sunny sporadic weather, the tyres warmed up okay, but they're not as good as the S23s, and they also feel, even though they're Diablo Rossos, they feel round like the S23s. I didn't feel they were cone-like the Corsas. So with these Rossos 4s, when I go into a corner, it feels like I've got a counter steer to roll the bike over, whereas with the Corsas, it drops into the corner. These don't drop into the corner, which is why I'm liking them more to the S23s and even Road 5s. So as a winter tyre, I didn't really like them. I actually preferred the Corsas. Now the Corsas I had on my S, and it is worth noting that on this M, it is a 200 rear tyre and not a 190, which I am going to be going back to when I go change these Rossos for the Metzlers. When the weather was warm, they were okay to warm up. They had good grip, but not S23 grip, certainly not Corsa grip. You have to roll into the corners rather than dropping into the corners. So as a summer tyre, I think they're just better options for similar money. But why I kept them on the bike was because the Rosso 4s are meant to be Pirelli's winter tyre in effect on the Diablo range. And I preferred the Corsas. The Corsas were just better in winter, I thought. Maybe because they warm up better and I'm not going out, I mean the wet's the wet, no matter what tyre you got on, I suppose. I just found the Corsas better. Just the way they fall into a corner, they got to temperature quicker, even under colder circumstances. So if I have a choice between the Rosso 4 and an S23, the S23 is better in both winter and summer. The Rosso 4 Corsa is also better, much better in summer, about the same, a little bit better in winter. The Road 5, I would say, is definitely better in winter, but on par in summer. So really, where do these Rosso 4s sit in that little lineup there? Not for me. Going on the bike are the Metzler 9RRs, which get absolutely fantastic reviews come rain or shine, so it will be interesting to see what they will be like on the M. Good reviews from the M forums, and putting them on now will mean I get a little bit of the cold weather season and then a summer out of them, so I'll be able to give a good test. For my tyres, for my servicing, for all that, I use RPM bikes, which are here in road. So do remember, tyres is completely a personal thing. There is so much opinion on tyres, so much opinion on tyre pressures. By the way, I normally run 33 front, 35 rear cold. And in winter, I just up that by a couple of PSI. I believe BMW recommends 36-42, but for me that just feels like you're skating on ice. It's too inflated. If you like this video, a like and a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I did do a review on the S23s, which is on the channel, and I will put a link. And I will do a review on the Metzler 9RRs once I have had a chance to bed them in and give them a test. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.